How your buddies doing?
Which ones?
Sparky and all them.
Oh, the club guys.
Guys.
They're doing good.
Where my headphones?
Right here. They got the velvet pad on them.
Damn, it's stuck. Okay.
Pull it up. Pull it up to your mouth. Adjust it.
Okay.
See, there it is.
There it is.
These sound a lot better than these, right?
Yeah, they do.
Fucking A. Shit. All right. So, the guys are doing good. They're all fucking out and about. It's Sunday. It's Mother's Day. I did stuff with my baby mama already, and she was getting ready. She's starting a new job tomorrow.
Oh, shit, where?
So, for Warren Cat. So she's getting, she's hyper focused. Like, I got to get these things done. It was also prom weekend. So she had a bunch of prom sessions over the weekend. So she starts uploading photos and putting them into her programs and doing that. She's going to start washing clothes and getting ready for, what is she going to wear day one? So she was doing that. My mom, she went out of town. She's at the lake house. So I was like, well, shit. Let's see. So all of my guys are out doing stuff with their families and shit like that. So I asked any of them if they wanted to come out as well. Right? We usually put a big messages to a bunch of people like, hey, anybody want to come and record? Like, they'll come and bullshit.
On Facebook?
No, fuck no. It's just to my it's to our circle of people.
Got it.
That come on regularly, kind of. So you responded. Celso didn't respond, jerk. And then some of the guys were all like, man, we're doing stuff with the family and cool. I get it. My kids are big, so they're gonna tell their mom Happy Mother's Day. My mom, she's big, and she fucking just left out of town.
Yeah, your kids are old enough to Happy Mother's Day, and then they go off and do their own thing.
Yeah. That's them. What about you?
I took my mom out to lunch today. Sat and visited with her. Of course, we talked about what because graduation season's coming. Mm-hmm. And got a nephew that's graduating.
What school?
Oh my God. It is in Fort Worth, near North Richland Hills somewhere.
Okay.
And he's graduating. Very proud of him, but I don't know that he's ready for adulthood.
I don't think my son's ready to adult.
Does he have a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
But that's what I mean. He doesn't have a driver's license. He's not ready to get a job. But it's like, you got to. You have to.
Yeah. The all those times you were like, man, I just wish I was a grown up.
Yeah. I wish I had money. I wish I had this. And it's like, you can do that now. Right now.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. And it's going to get worse once you hit 18 and you are expected to do it at least, at a minimum.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
But,
so it worries me with my son. I'm like, man, you're fixing to go. But I often wonder if that's not most parents. I think there's probably some kids that by the time they're 15, you're like, that kid right there, he's ready to take on the world, right? But I don't think that's most kids.
I don't think that's anybody at all.
You don't think so?
No, I think that if you uncover the most confident person in the world, you will peel back and find some kid that's worried about tomorrow. Because even the most prepared couple that's like, we are trying to have a kid. We're ready for a kid. We did all the things. Mm-hmm. They're not ready for that first night when they come home and the baby cries or whatever. But even think back to your first time when you were like, I'm ready to move out of the house. I'm ready to be an adult and be a big kid. And then finally you realize you're there in your own place, in your own apartment. And you're like, shit, I have to pay for electric, water, and buy food. And why the fuck is toilet paper so expensive?
Yeah.
And then you start realizing that a gallon of milk that compared to the cost of a gallon of gas is kind of weird. And then
Okay, yeah.
you start analyzing, like, do I really need whole milk? Do I really need a gallon? How come it already went bad so fast? And how come everybody is drinking out of the carton? And then you turn into your parents.
That's funny. It's not bad at all right there. That's a good spot for this right here. Welcome back to another episode of the Easy Struggle Podcast. Yeet yeet is what normally goes there, but Mr. Yeet Yeet is not in studio today. Which begs the question, why not? Well, it's because he's getting replaced today. No, I'm just kidding. He's not. But that is a familiar voice. Mr. Alex is back in the studio with me, hanging out, bullshitting, drinking some brewskis on this lovely Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the baby mamas out there. Right? So here's something I'm going to tell you. I have this weird thing I call Jerry, I call her my baby mama, right? She's like, I'm your wife, right. And I tell her, I said, truly, like, being my baby mama is something no one can ever take away from you.
That is true.
Like, it's such a negative term, but like, no one can take that away from you. Tomorrow, we cannot be married, but you will always be my baby mama.
You know, that's very true.
Right? But anyways, Ezekiel, hold on, let's see. So yes, happy Mother's Day to all you mamas. Ezekiel will be in-house here shortly. He's with the boys. One of the boys is at a baseball game. He just texted me a few minutes ago. He's giving me some of the play-by-plays. They were down in the last inning. This was it. The boys are about to lose the tourney. And man, they rallied up, came back, put the sticks to work, and ended up winning the game. So now they're going to go to the championship game, which I think they've already started. We're fixing to start. I don't know. If he shows, he shows. If he doesn't, he doesn't. We'll just see. And it'll be an easy struggle without the struggle guy. Something like that. I don't know.
I still don't understand baseball.
It's an easy sport. I was watching soccer earlier, and I was like, oh, and I was like, it was playing out, right? And I was watching it. And Jerry turned around and she looked at the TV. We were eating lunch, right? It was a sports bar. And she goes, do you understand soccer? And I looked at her, I said, you know what? I was watching this game, right? Meow. And was like understanding what was going on. And then was in the middle of thinking, did I learn this from watching Ted Lasso? Like,
you know what? Is Ted Lasso good?
It is fantastic.
I keep seeing clips from that show, but I never got the gumption to actually buy into the Apple subscription for the Apple TV show.
So I have Apple TV just because it's a bundle deal. I've got iTunes and Apple TV and Apple News, and it's like a bundle of Apple Music, all that shit, right? Comes pick 5, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't have like a shit ton of crazy, like fantastic TV shows that I would think are awesome. Ted Lasso is worth a subscription. I just started it over. This is probably gonna be like the 5th time I've watched it in the past few years.
So it's over? There's only, how many seasons is it?
3.
What the fuck?
Yeah. And I've noticed that Apple does that a lot. A lot of their TV shows are 3 seasons and out.
And that's fine. That's probably how it should go. Because, and I love The Simpsons. I'm a diehard Simpsons fan.
Yeah.
Ride or die Simpsons. But it probably should have ended 20 years ago. Because and that's how a story goes, is because you have a beginning, you have a middle, and you have an end. That's usually how a story goes. And then you can, of course, have your spin-offs, and then your subs, and then your beginnings, and your prologue, whatever. But
Right.
a story has to have a beginning, middle, and end, and it has to end. Every good story ends. So
Simpsons, maybe they are the alpha and omega.
you know what? And then it's going to roll over to Family Guy, and then you're going to have all these dead meme jokes for the rest of your life while you're paying for $5 worth of gallon or $5 gallon gas.
I'm telling you.
But it's great because so with Ted Lasso, another one I would suggest is Vice Principals with Danny McBride but that's on HBO Max. You're right. And then Righteous Gemstones.
I've heard of that one.
It's also on HBO Max, but it's also written by Danny McBride. And the way that he tells a story is he does it the same way. Like he'll begin it, and then it'll last for about 4 or 5 seasons, and then it'll end. But most importantly, it will end. But he knows how to tell a story. It's really good and it's really funny. You should really look it up.
Okay. So it's like old Kurt Sutter, huh?
Pretty much.
Yeah. He's good at putting together stories. They don't always all work out for him, but yeah.
Right, but it gives you a time frame when you can put everything into it instead of like getting writer's block and then drawing it out, beating a dead horse.
Or bringing in new people to do all your writing for you.
Yeah.
And then the fucking story goes goofy.
Yes.
There was a TV show about warlocks and witches. I don't even remember what the hell it's called. I watched it several years ago. And the first like 2 or 3 seasons were super on point. And then they brought in new writers. And like the 3rd, 4th season went super goofy.
How do you feel about Game of Thrones?
I wasn't mad at it. I've only seen it one time.
The whole thing?
The whole thing one time. Tried to read the book, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm not this smart."
Okay, I will admit that the book is better, but the books have an end, and it's because George R.R. Martin got so pissed off with the fans pestering him about like when's the final book going to be done? Like they would always bother him about that. So now he's like, "Fuck you, I'm not doing it." But because of that, the final episodes of Game of Thrones were made up by writers that just came in
To put it together.
to slap it together. So that's why everybody was so pissed off about like that was such a shitty ending. Like it's an amazing show.
Okay. Yeah.
But that ending, they're right. It's awful. So awful.
So, and I didn't read the book, so I never would have. I didn't have anything to do with Game of Thrones. I just knew it was a big deal, super popular TV show. I had access to HBO, and I was like, well, fuck, I've never seen this TV show, and I know a lot of people do watch it. Let me check it out. And there was a lot of hot chicks in there, and I was like, I'm gonna see this through. And I just watched it that one time though.
They always rope you in with the hot chicks, and then by the end you're cheering for all the dong that's in there.
You switched teams, did you?
all of a sudden it's like, why is Hodor my favorite character?
That's fucking hilarious. Oh, geez, that's funny as AF. Man, so I've only seen that one time. Ted Lasso is one that I tell people, man, you got to watch this. It's good, like clean humor. And he has a lot of like struggles that he's going through. Oh, fuck, dude. It just keeps on coming back around. Like it just happened. He's going through a divorce. And that's how he ends up coaching this soccer team. Right. And it's like his struggles of him dealing with both ends of it. Right.
Yeah.
Maybe not something you want to watch right now. I don't know.
Right now, what I've been going through is just kind of like, what is it that's going to take my mind off it? Deadliest Catch. I like to just run in the background. Did you know that Ghostbusters had an animated TV show back in like the early 90s, late 80s, I think is what it was?
What?
Yeah, well, I discovered it and just binge watched it.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just put it on in the background, and all of a sudden it's like, wow, I love the Ghostbusters. And like all the old animated 3D shitty in the 90s, like Beast Wars. Right? Beast Wars, where the Transformers were dinosaurs and insects.
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god. I loved that show as a kid. It looks terrible today.
Right, because the TVs are just way too good.
Yeah. And even the audio is fucked up. There's a show that way back when it was called Reboot. The theme of it is like the characters are inside the computer and they play the video game, and it's all 3D related. So I started putting that on in the background because you run out of seasons of Beast Wars, you run out of seasons of Ghostbusters. So I put that one on, and they messed up the audio. But it makes sense because TVs were those cathode tubes, big backs, and everything, and the speakers, they weren't stereo, they were mono.
Right.
So they're trying to do surround sound, like play like a train going by with one speaker. Right. So it sounds awful.
Okay. That's awesome. The old shows. I was actually just telling, while we were eating lunch, I was telling the old lady, I said, "Oh, look at the commercial," right? And it was Master of the Universe commercial. It was fixing to come out this summer.
Oh shit!
And she was like, "That's cool," and like it was just like a dead expression of like, "Yeah, way," right? I was like, "You know who that is, right?" She was like, "Nope." I was like, "It's Skeletor."
Yeah.
It was like, "It's He-Man." She was like, "Oh, I know who that is, but that's." I didn't know what that was called.
The Beastmaster?
The Beastmaster.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, so they made one in the 70s. You know that, right?
Yes.
I don't remember the actor who it was, but they made it in the 70s. And that 70s show, right? Donna's mom, she's in it. And she's got like a nice nude scene in it. If you want to see her when she's young and popping,
I wouldn't mind seeing her in that 70s show and popping, but
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, God,
I watched it like 2 years ago again, maybe, and I was like, "Oh, that's Donna's mom."
I always mix that movie up with Flash Gordon. Always.
Flash.
Yep. And he's riding that little speeder bike going through. Like, this is shitty, but why am I so interested?
Why am I still watching?
Why am I still watching?
So there's a deal, like, there's something about watching a bad movie or a bad TV show just to keep you hooked in, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bad movies. It just...
Do you ever just go out and watch bad movies just for the fun of it?
So a few years ago, we did like a bad movie marathon, and we watched like 4 or 5 bad movies.
What are they?
They were just, I don't even remember all of them. One of them they made a spoof of the Hollywood. He was like I don't even remember what it was, but yeah, it was just like 5 bad.
Jill is an awful person and cannot dance for the life of her. And the movie is called Showgirls. The girl from Saved by the Bell, the curly-headed girl.
Yeah.
It was her debut.
Spano.
That's it. It was her debut into acting, like in movies. And I want to believe that it's not her fault and that it's the director's fault for doing it.
Right.
Because in the background there were like stories about how the director was like sexually assaulting. So I don't want to like disparage her in any way.
Right.
But that movie, if you want to watch it and hate it, but love it at the same time, Showgirls. You'll get so annoyed by about 10 minutes in.
So that was her first. That was her first adult movie. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. After Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Okay. So she was also in. I'm about to tell some really personal shit here. She was also in Any Given Sunday.
Yeah.
And she had a real quick scene where she was bottomless and like trying to straddle Al Pacino.
What? Yeah.
There was a lot of freeze time in that.
There's a
on that
lot
video.
of pausing.
On that video, that cassette.
I love Al Pacino. Have you ever seen The Devil's Advocate
Ooh, a long time ago.
with him and Keanu Reeves and God, I'm blanking on who Keanu Reeves' wife was in that movie. Charlize Theron.
Mm-hmm.
All these movies we are referencing have nude scenes.
Nice.
And this is happening subconsciously. I want everybody to know right now. I pulled that out of my hat and I fucking didn't realize it. But yes, she has a nude scene in the church and then she like tosses off the whatever and you see her entire body because she's covered in scars. Spoiler alert, it's because the devil did it. Anyway, it's such a fucking good movie though. But Al Pacino in it plays the devil. And he's trying to coax Keanu Reeves to like come to the dark side or whatever and be the devil's advocate, so to say.
Right.
But it's such a good movie.
I just seen a video over a guy doing commentary about that. If you go and watch it, pay attention because as the movie progresses, what's his name? Keanu Reeves' character, as the movie progresses, his suits get darker and darker until you get to the very end where he's like in an all blacked out suit.
Well, I didn't even make the connection because he starts as a Southern lawyer,
Right. He starts good, right? So his suits are like real white.
in tweed or whatever.
Yeah, real nice. And as the movie progresses, the suits get darker and darker and darker until at the end he's like in an all black and white out.
I never made that connection.
Yep.
And now my mind is blown.
Boom.
Fucking see, that's cool. So it's funny you bring up commentary. So you have HBO Max, right?
Negative.
Okay. Well, for those out there who have it,
Fucking loser.
I'm sure that they have heard of a show. Have you heard of a show called Welcome to Derry?
So I'm going to tell you this, that if you're about to reference Derry as in Stephen King, I have not seen it, but I do know I'm not going to say a lot about his universe, but I do know that there's a lot of connections with his universe all being around Derry.
Yes.
Does that have anything to do with it? I've never heard
No,
of
no,
the
no,
show.
no. This is not a spoiler to anything at all, but you're right. The show actually does connect everything. Like from the movies to The Shining to those group of kids that walk down the track, Stand By Me, all that shit. It references how The Shining affects. But anyway, in Welcome to Derry, I recommend everybody to go to HBO Max and watch that show. But don't watch it the normal scary way because that's terrible. I'm afraid of clowns and monsters and eldritch horror. I recommend going down and looking at the audio, changing, like you change it from English to Spanish to French. Put it on hearing disabled, where they actually bring out somebody that does sign language.
What?
Yes.
This is an option?
Yes, it is a fucking option now.
So this is for HBO Max then, I guess.
I guess this is the first time I'm hearing about it. Well, this is the first time I saw it. It blew my mind. So you know how every show it has an opening scene and it has the song and everything.
Uh-huh.
The person does the sign language for the song the entire time. It is a creepy song. It still haunts my nightmares right now to this day. But watching that person just casually do this and just kind of smile and do the hand signals, it made me giggle a little.
It made it a little easier.
Yeah, it took away the fear. And I was like, all right, that kid just died, but I'm smiling.
I'm okay.
I'm watching this little kid get ripped in half, but look at that little guy over there. He's really trying.
That's pretty awesome to know.
It blew my mind.
Okay. I'll have to check. I haven't seen any of that feature come up. I watch a lot of TV with the caption on. I just have trouble sometimes, like, it's not a hearing issue, but like when someone's talking to me, sometimes it just comes in all jumbled. So I like to read the caption. So whenever I'm watching TV, I read the caption.
So that raises the question, why wasn't it closed caption? Like having it written out below it. Why do they have somebody come on screen in front of us and do hand signals? Like sign language. Why that? Why not closed captioning?
I don't know.
That's
Everyone else does closed captioning.
that's why it blew my mind. I was like, why? Even the sound effects, like there was like a door creak or something fell through the floor, and all of a sudden you see them do all the signals, and it's like, why is there not closed captioning? Why is this not written out?
What is it called?
Sign language. Sign language.
I know, but what is it called when you click on it? When you're, it's like
audio impaired, something like that.
Okay.
But it blew my mind. I discovered it with my kids, and we stayed up all night just watching it and laughing, because they'll change it. Like your main character will be male. You'll have a male person doing sign language. Female will come on and she'll start doing sign language. I guess to signal like, hey, deaf, pay attention to this one. And it's so weird. So weird.
You know, it just random thought, right? Like, what if you had a neighbor that was hearing impaired, right? He was deaf, she, whatever, and they're watching TV, and they have no idea that their TV is at like max volume, right? And you're like leaving an apartment, and you're like banging on the fucking wall like to turn it down, but they can't hear you anyways.
And you're having the hardest time trying to get their attention. Yeah.
That would suck, but it would be funny.
Oh God. Oh, that would be annoying. I had a roommate that slept with his eyes open.
What? Like fully open?
Like as I'm staring at you.
Yeah.
Asleep.
No, that's crazy.
Scared the shit out of me the first time I saw it.
Did you ever poke his eyes?
I was too scared. I thought he was dead.
Just go there and tap it.
Because at first we were obviously young, didn't have any money, so he was asleep on the floor. So to to lay out a scene, I literally walk into the house. There's my roommate, and he's just on the floor. We didn't have anything, so no furniture. And I was just like, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And he's just laying there with his eyes open. And I thought, "Hey, oh, hey." Hey, and I tapped him with my foot, and all of a sudden he kind of jerked up. Whoa. I was asleep. I was like, no, that's not what asleep is.
It's not what asleep looks like.
That's not what that is. Put a bell on or something.
We better figure out a way to close them lids. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen anybody. I will say you're right. It is creepy. Because when someone's asleep and their eyes are just a little bit open and you can kind of see just the white on it, like that creeps me out.
Well,
it's like, close your eyes more.
Yeah. And then everybody goes on about REM sleep, rapid eye movement. So there is a point in your sleep that your eyes just kind of go left and right. Mm-hmm. And that is fucking disturbing whenever somebody sleeps with their eyes open and all of a sudden you see their eyes just go
Oh, someone has to have a video of that, right?
Somebody. Not me. I'm not brave enough.
So if you're a listener and you by chance have seen a video or know where a video exists or know someone that sleeps with their eyes open is willing to record it. Let's do that. Let's throw it on the Facebook page,
Send it
in. I want to maybe see this and be disturbed.
# creep me out.
Yeah. # creep me out.
Jesus.
Oh, shit.
But back on terrible movies. That's something I love to do with my kids is to go watch awful movies. Mm-hmm. Growing up, did your kids ever like Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes. I wasn't a big fan of the whole deal, but okay, whatever.
As a one-page scary story plays, it's fine. If you follow the lore, doesn't fucking make any sense at all. Got it. But they made a movie, and we went to go watch both movies, and we made fun of both movies. But it takes the fun out of it for the rest of the audience whenever there's these three assholes just walking in to watch this movie just to laugh and make fun of it because they're fans and they're
Right.
diehard fans.
And you're fucking up the mood for them.
And I'm fucking up the mood because I mean, come on. You're taken out of it because it doesn't make any sense. There's I mean, why? Why in the world would this happen? Why would animatronics this and why would you be able to get away with this?
That's a good point.
Totally ridiculous.
Damn it! I wish I could remember these stupid ass movies that we watched. So one of the movies was about it's called The Original Wild Ones. Was that the name of the book? Maybe it was called The Wild Ones. It was also bad, but it had Brandon Marlowe in it. It was like one of his early movies. It's black and white. It's a motorcycle movie, but it's just not great.
It's not.
It's not great. We watched that one. Man, I wish I could remember the name of this super bad movie. And it's bringing it like the stupid Google's like not bringing up the bad kind of movies I want.
Oh, they're all terrible movies. What? I don't think of it.
What is James
Franco?
James Franco. He's the one that did. I think he's the one that did the remake of the bad movie. Watch, I'm gonna fight it. We're gonna work through this.
How do you feel about remakes?
In the manner like we're gonna X out the original one and we're gonna redo it, or we're gonna add to that one, and this is either a before or after part 2. So like Mortal Kombat's coming out right now. I thought it was gonna be a revamp of the original Mortal Kombat from the 90s, but I guess it's Mortal Kombat 2.
I think that's what it is that the first Mortal Kombat came out earlier, 2010, something like that. And then the sequel is out now. But how do you feel about that? Because the 90s one obviously already came out. That sequel's done. And now they redid it.
I don't think if they do it right, I'm okay with it. But if it's already a badass movie and you're trying to remake it and tell your own story on it, don't do it. Because you're just going to ruin what's already there.
Oh, yeah. I think that's the reason why they haven't touched Back to the Future yet.
Right. Yeah, because it's a hard one to do. So like the Ghostbuster movies, not great.
Oh, yeah, the new one. Yeah.
Not great. I think if they would have added to it and somehow not try to I don't know. I just didn't think it was that great. Especially when they did Ghostbusters all woman cast. Like,
I wanted to give that a shot.
I did.
I wanted to believe that was going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so disappointing. So disappointing. And even the commentary on it, that whenever they were making comments about Chris Hemsworth, they were like, well, we brought him in to be this hunky guy that just had no brain. And then he turned out to be funny. It's like, yeah, people have personalities, asshole. Why would you complain about sexism and then you do the sexism?
You do the sexism.
What are you doing?
Okay, I found it. So James Franco he did a version of this movie. It's the one he did was called The Disaster Artist. What it was intended to be, it's a spoof comedy making fun of the original. Right?
That guy, what's his name?
That guy, yes. I don't know how to say his name.
Tommy Wiseau.
That's what it is, yes. He made a movie called The Room.
Yeah.
And that is a bad movie. So that was one of the ones that we wouldn't have watched.
You're tearing at the bar. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Yep.
Oh, God, that. Oh, shit. Tires. No,
You
Tire.
like Tires?
I like Tires, the show on
TV
Netflix.
show on Netflix.
That's funny. It's good. The movie I'm talking about is a horror movie called Tire, where there's a serial killer who's killing everybody near a hotel in the middle of nowhere. It turns out it's the tire.
Oh, it's a tire
It's
that's doing
a tire. Think of a Michelin tire on a Honda Civic. It's a tire.
Okay.
It rolls through town, and it it starts to rattle,
Mhm.
and then all of a sudden somebody's head will explode.
So let me ask this: is it like tire with the wheel, or is it just a simple tire you're pulling off the shelf?
Just a simple tire you took off the shelf, like the stack of tires that they
Yeah.
have at Discount Tire.
Mm-hmm.
Tire.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
That sounds like it's bad.
What's even more insulting about it is that the movie is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a movie about them making a movie about the tire killing. So
They're trying to do some Inception there, huh?
you tried,
Okay.
really tried. They put their back into it.
It did not break it off.
Nope.
So horror movies that are just bad, and I'm probably going to get hate for this, especially hate from my daughter. But the Art the Clown movies, terrible.
They're Terrifier movies, yeah.
Terrifier, yes.
Yes, they're awful. They're dumb.
Terrible. It's just extremely gruesome, and then it just goes even harder. They're not even scary. They're just gross.
They're just doing a hat on a hat. It was like, let's see how ridiculous we can be.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the part number 2 is the exact same fucking plot line.
Yep. Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees, they did it better. Michael Myers, I'm on the fence about. But
The thing with those franchises is like they just never die.
no,
But he died that last time.
because they're cheap to make.
No. But like the character doesn't die.
Oh yeah. Because that's it. Evil never dies. And it's like that's not the scary thing though.
Yeah.
That's not the scary thing.
So I'm gonna mess some of this up. But you'd have to check into it. Freddy Krueger movies, the first one, there are scenes in that were taken from like an article, a news article, or it was something like that, where there was a group of kids who were having extreme nightmares, and they were dying in their dream. They were dying it like while they were asleep,
I believe it.
and that's where, what's his name, writer. That's where he came up with the idea to have Freddy Krueger.
I just blanked and I thought Stephen King. Wow.
It's not. Isn't it? Oh shit! Jerry's gonna be mad at me.
She's yelling right now.
Yeah.
Listening to this.
He also does the same thing. He'll text me like
yeah.
It was just person, you dumbass.
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind, dumbass.
My bad. What did I do wrong?
Oopsie doodle.
Yeah. So now it gets to the point where like if someone texts me just something random, they're probably referring to some stupid shit that I said on the podcast.
That's great because it's like at least you're listening. At least I know I reached you.
Right. Exactly. Angela will be like all the time. She's like, "You always say the wrong stuff." I'm like, "I know."
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
It makes me happy knowing that you're thinking of me. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Hey, so I know that we've never. Oi! I know that we have never, like, just sat down and like drank beers. You know.
Yeah.
I will tell you this, just so you know. I will continue to bring you a beer until you tell me no. So if you want to keep on drinking them with me, and I'll just keep on bringing them, I don't have a problem with that.
You know what? I appreciate it.
You'll have to be like, I think I'm about topped off or whatnot, because before you know it, if Mr. Easy doesn't show up, to text him and like, hey, grab some more ultras. We'll be fucking sipping on the green Smirnoffs here in a little bit.
That's fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
I've been known to enjoy a White Claw. Hey man, I'm not afraid to reference me being a basic white bitch.
Jerry, she's gonna be mad at you.
I mean, I didn't mean it, Jerry. Not you.
Because she tells everyone not to let me have White Claws.
Oh well, yeah, you won't have a white. I'll have White Claws.
She says I act like a basic bitch whenever I fucking get a White Claw.
I feel bonita.
I feel bonita. That's good shit. Good shit.
No, but that's fine. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. There's some salt right there. There's some different salts in the other room.
Oh, to dress?
If you'd like to dress it.
That's too much work and effort. And
I get that. So I have to stay. I love salt and beer. It's a fucking. I have like with the club guys, like several of them just carry salt with them at all times.
Really?
Yes.
Does anybody carry a little bottle of Tabasco?
No.
Nobody.
Nope.
Is it because it's Tabasco and I didn't say Tapatio?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But that's not a bad idea. But so why would we? Let's go into that. Why do you think we should carry a bottle of Tabasco? Because of Selena?
No, but thank you for saying it. No. So whenever Raising Cane's finally came to town, everybody raved about it. Love it. Oh, you should go. You should go. Finally went. Good chicken. You know what they don't fucking have?
Hot sauce of any kind.
Hot sauce. Who the fuck has fried chicken and no hot sauce? Even Chick-fil-A, the Mormon chicken, we're closed on Sunday because of the Lord. No hot. I mean, they have hot sauce. But
I think they even carry Texas Pete's.
Yeah. Assholes know how to please a crowd. But not on Sundays.
Not on Sundays.
Raising Cane's has no hot sauce, and that pisses me off. So that's why Popeyes is always king. Always king.
Oh, shit. He's just dropping some heavy, heavy words in here. Over the chicken.
You know what? Shots fired, and I don't regret it. I know who I am.
There you go. So I was super excited about Raising Cane's when it came to town because I had always wanted to try it. I grew up in the early 2000s. I say grew up. I was a young adult at this point, listening to Kid Craddock, and he talked about Raising Cane's all the time. And then they had several like fundraisers that they did together. They have like Raising Cane or Kids Day, where every box you would buy, $1 was donated from Raising Cane's to Kids, right? To help do shit like that. We never had one here, so I could never participate in Kids Day.
Yeah.
I could have just went to the fucking website and donated directly to it. I did it.
Oh, that's fine.
You know?
I mean, it's the thought that counts.
My heart was there. But as soon as they opened one up here and Kids Day came up, I was fucking in line. Like ecstatic. Participate finally. It was like a good moment for me.
Did you get a t-shirt or anything?
No, I didn't.
Fuckers.
No. But I will say, before Kids Day happened and all that shit, I went to go eat there. Good chicken. The weird cane sauce, it's something that has to grow on you.
I don't even want to give it a shot anymore. I have tried it.
My son loves canes.
Chick-fil-A sauce is better.
So when you're talking about Chick-fil-A, are you talking about the actual one that says Chick-fil-A sauce on it?
Yes.
I've never eaten it.
It's not bad, especially if you're using it on any sandwich, really. It's just replace it with mayonnaise. Pretty good. But dipping your fries and all that, Chick-fil-A sauce is better. But how do you feel about onions?
I love onions, especially white onions.
Okay, so my inner fat kid's coming out. So Burger King has this thing called zesty sauce. It's an onion flavored dipping sauce.
Oh shit.
Zesties. I know, right? So I get those, dip my fries and my burger in it. I'm obviously going to have a stomach ache and like ruin the bathroom later, but it was totally worth it because it's delicious.
Taste buds were happy.
Yeah. You
got to spoil sometimes.
Yeah. You drink that shit. It's delicious. And just like Chick-fil-A sauce, you use the zesty sauce on anything.
Okay. So it's kind of your ranch replacement, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I go to Chick-fil-A, I'm a sauce person. I like my wings saucy. I want shit to dip my French fries in and everything, you know. At Chick-fil-A, I do Tabasco or Texas Pete's on my French fries, and I do ketchup. Always drown it in ketchup. It's disgusting how much ketchup I'll eat.
No, it's not. It never is.
Yeah. And then on my sandwich, or if I get a bowl, so cause I've gotten bowls in the past, where I just don't want to eat bread, I'll get, it's a bowl. I always put the honey roasted sauce in it.
That sounds so good.
Honey roasted sauce is delicious.
I wonder how late Burger King is.
No, this is Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's Sunday, though.
It's Sunday. You can't go get it. You got to go tomorrow.
If we could put this out there and tell Chick-fil-A to just be open Sunday, you could actually be a competitor in the market. Till then, I hate you.
You know what? They don't even have to be open. I bet if every Chick-fil-A cooked 1,000 fucking sandwiches, and they had here you go. I got you. It's coming together. It's snappy. All right. You know, when you go to the store, they have the fucking Amazon boxes outside where you can put in your code.
Oh, yeah.
And it pops open so you can grab your fucking product. If Chick-fil-A were to do the same thing, but just put a combo, chicken and French fries in each one on Saturday evening, that bitch would get eaten on Sunday. People would go over there and boop, open one and pull it out.
It'd be empty. And then you would have people pirating that shit.
Man.
Showing up at 5 a.m. just to buy all of it. So those lines at Chick-fil-A would never die down. Ever. There would always be there would always be traffic jams around the clock.
Yep. Even if you didn't do French fries, right? Because French fries suck after 30 minutes of them being cooked. If you just put sandwiches in there.
Yeah. Yeah. But those waffle fries are amazing.
Give me some waffle fries.
Give me some waffle fries, bitch.
You remember that guy?
Yeah. Bitch, you better not have no little brother.
You used to watch it all the time.
Fuck yeah. All those late nights, I just stay up like, hey, look at this video. It's like, yeah, bitch, you better not have no fucking brother. Okay. I want some waffle fries, bitch. Bitch.
The other one was oh shit, I can't remember his name. He was a comedian. They would always yell his name out. Full House. Dad.
No.
What's his real name?
Bob Saget.
Yes. Bob Saget.
Tourette's guy.
The Tourette's guy. Yes.
Tourette's guy.
Yes.
Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
There's a bunch of pissed off Puerto Ricans out there. Ah, shit. I bought your Colgate toothpaste, and it made me feel like shit.
Oh, fucking A.
That's just tit dirt.
The stupid shit on the interweb.
Oh, yeah. And it's gotten worse.
Oh, it has. It's gotten way worse. Man, I've been watching a lot of videos come through of people like fighting. It's a video I sent to, I think I sent it to Zeke, and I think I sent it to my buddy Jeff in New York. It's called, it was old man fights or something like that. It sounds bad, but it's like older guys, 50s, 60s, right? Being harassed by someone young. And that guy just, every one of them, the old man just steps back and boom, knocks that little kid out. Like just fucks him up.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Like that's awesome.
And it's not knowing what you're getting up against and fighting somebody who's been in fights for 10 years or boxing for 10 years. And
Oh, I know.
One hit to the jaw and it's like you're out.
Mm-hmm. Not knowing who you're getting into a fight with, and he's like a 3rd-degree black belt.
Right.
And he's just going to kick you one time to the face.
Right.
There was another video I saw. This guy walked up and they're arguing. Blah, blah, blah. guy, I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It makes sense. So this guy goes up and slaps this other guy, and he's like has his phone in his hand, and he's like, "Bitch!" And he puts it in his shirt. He looks at him, 1-2 combo, pop pop, right? And the guy goes to like step away, and this guy does a fucking roundhouse, behind the back roundhouse. It catches him right in the fucking jaw as he's going to run. Boom, knocked him out.
God, this reminds me of that old internet video of those girls fighting. One goes to the other girl's house and they're like, cat fighting, like the normal, you bitch this, you bitch that, and then all of a sudden it's like, I'm gonna go get a shovel, and she thinks that she's joking, and all of a sudden the girl comes back with the shovel, and she panically starts running away, and you hear the shovel hit her head in the video.
Oh yeah,
Doing. So you've seen it?
Yes.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Because I think the other little girl died.
No, well, now it's still funny now. Never mind.
I think she ended up passing away. She cracked her skull.
Jesus Christ. So
that makes me think, when I was a kid, right? And so I have 4 cousins that were all close in age, that we grew up together. We're born several months apart, right? I'm the oldest, and then I got my cousin. I think it's my cousin Jay's next, my cousin Lee, and then my cousin Yogi. But Lee's a female, so she was kind of there. Not, she's the female. Jay moved away. He lived out of he didn't live here in West Texas, so it was just always me and Yogi. We were always together, right, doing shit. Well, as we were little kids, I don't know. We were doing something stupid, right? We were at grandma's house doing something stupid. Well, he pissed me off. Well, I was fat little fuck, and I'm not as fast as everybody, right? I'm not gonna fucking run with you. You hit me and you take off running. I'm not gonna catch you,
right?
Okay. So whatever transpired, something happened. What I remember is I'm running after Yogi, and I scoop up a rake, and I'm running at him, and I fucking lean into it, and I go to hit him with the rake spikes down.
Jesus.
Over the head, right? That's how I'm swinging it, over my head to him. So lucky and thankful I missed his fucking skull, but I caught the top of his neck. Like it hit his back, and he leaned forward and he screamed, right? And I stayed outside. He went inside, crying. Bitch, you go over there crying to my mom. Shit.
Did it leave a mark?
It left a mark on him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I cut him. And then my mom walked out.
With a belt.
With, I think, the broom.
Jesus.
And she started to whoop my ass with that fucking broom until it broke.
Yeah.
Highly deserved, though.
Yeah. But that was always the thing, is like, what is it that's close that I can beat your ass with? The broom, the chancla,
oh yeah,
the fly swatter.
Oh yeah.
It was like the switch. They would make you go pick a switch and then come back in with the switch. It was like, no, there were items in the house.
My dad whooped my ass one time with an extension cord.
Beat your ass like your name was Toby.
Oh yeah, a bunch of times.
Fuck.
I thought because I was a fat kid that I would like fall to the floor, and then maybe he wouldn't whoop my ass. He just bent down. My dad was huge. He just bent down, grabbed me by my arm, and just hang me there. Now I can't even run. I'm just held up by my arm like this, right? Like dangling in the air. And then he just continues to fucking wear my ass out. And then he could just drop me at any moment. Don't do that again.
And just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. No, I never had that experience. I don't think my dad was never strong enough to pick me up by one hand.
Oh.
He wasn't that tall either. He was about 5'6", 5'7".
So I at my tallest, I'm 5'11". I was 5'11". I'm sure I've shrunk a little bit. My dad he was 6'1". So it's kind of tall. My dad's brother's like 6'2". So I'm actually the second shortest out of all of my brothers.
How many siblings do you have?
Bunch. Siblings, not siblings, grew up as siblings. They all mix and intermingle. So I'm the oldest, and I have two that same mom and dad, right? So it's my brother Jacob with my sister Nicole. She's second, and my brother Jacob. Then my parents got divorced, and my dad remarried. And when he remarried, he brought in stepkids. So that'd have been Christy and Jordan, right? And then he and my stepmom started having kids. So then they had Josh, AJ, and Tina. And then my mom adopted a little girl, and that was Gabby. So that's how many I had growing up. Yeah, and they've been in and out.
And then brother and sister. Yeah. No, we don't. You don't refer to them as a step.
Well, like they're just brothers and sisters. There's questions sometimes, like if you were to see the family dynamic, because Jordan's black, so you'd be like, okay, he's not really.
I mean,
but
I kind of have the same thing. I'm the youngest of 5. And my oldest brother, dark, very dark. Mm. And of course, curly hair. And he's like the darkest of the bunch.
Right.
The rest of us are very light skinned, Hispanic, all that. And we have different fathers, but none of us refer to each other as, you're my stepbrother, you're my stepsister. Half. Yeah, none of it. It's brother and sister.
Yep.
Grew up together.
The only one that we really give shit to, so just to be like transparent with all of that, right? I don't speak to Josh, AJ, Tina, Christy, Jordan. I don't speak to any of them.
Mm.
After my dad died, their mom, she packed up and she left, and there was no communication. I would try to keep up with them because I knew where they lived. If there was anybody might share something on Facebook about them or things like that. It wasn't until Josh turned 18 that he reached out to me, seeking closure.
Yeah.
We just, I think they have a narrative of things that happened. I gave them our side of the story of the things that happened, and they just didn't like it, it's not anything, so the only one I really don't see anything about anymore is my brother Josh. The last time I had any communication with him, he had just started school at OSU, and he was going into his first year of law school.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. So I know. So my brother AJ lives in DFW. From what I understand, he's like this badass like landscaper. Tina still lives in their hometown. I see her posts. She's on Facebook, and I see my nephews and shit, her kids, but that's it from her end. She doesn't. I don't really talk to her. So that just leaves me, Nicole, Jacob, Gabby.
Got it.
Right. So and I talk to them. Like it's us 4. Like we give Gabby shit, right? She's adopted. Like it's not a secret, right? She knows. It never was. She knows her real mom. She goes over there. She knows her real sisters.
So she's met them.
Yeah, she knows them. Like she lived with her sister, and like after she got out of high school and shit like that, like party with them. She knows all of them, right? It's not. She didn't come into the family because it was like, oh, some poor kid, through an agency and shit like that.
Right.
My mom's husband, it's his niece. My mom just adopted her.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I've heard too many stories where it's like I'm adopted and I'm looking for my parents, can't find them, but they have this made up image of what they want and believe their parents to be, and I gotta say, don't ever meet your heroes.
Oh yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Hold on to that idea, because growing up, I didn't know my father. And then one day I wanted to meet my father.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out he was living in Canada, working in Canada, and then my mom brought him back to Texas. And whenever I finally met him, quite the alcoholic. Quite. But, you know me, I had rose-colored glasses on, and I thought nothing of it. I was like, it's fine. That's just his special drink. You guys,
It's a daddy
fine.
drink.
Yeah, it's dad's drink. It's fine. Let it go. But dad had one too many of those too often, and, you know, got belligerent. And that's, yeah, it turned into something.
Yeah.
From there.
That always sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, don't meet your heroes.
So Gabby, she's known her family because, like I said, it was my stepdad. It was his younger brothers. That's his daughter, but he got killed. Fuck, it's been some time. He was actually part of a drug raid, and all street fucking thugs. My stepdad's side of the family. But he got killed in the cops raided his house for he was a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Right. And so Gabby's real mom, like, same kind of bullshit, right? Like, there was a reason that my mom ended up with her and then, like, went through the legal process to get her. Like, fully get her. Right. So.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. And we give her shit all the time. Like, we should have took you back. Like, she's like, fuck y'all.
You hit her with every time she drops something, breaking, like, oh, God, these kids that are adopted.
Yeah. These adopted kids.
Yeah, these adopted kids. Something broken.
Something broken. Yeah. She's something else. Hopefully she's gonna come home in the summer. She should be coming home this summer.
To here?
Yeah. Yeah. She's locked up.
Oh.
Yeah. She did some stupid shit.
As we all do.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I was listening to this guy talk on a fucking video just dropping knowledge and shit. And he said something. I said, damn, that's fucking truth. He said, we are all one moment away and one action away from spending several years in prison.
That is very true. You're one bad day away from turning psychotic. And a lot of people want to believe, no, I'm several degrees set away from it. But you
think that.
You want to believe that.
Yep. You want.
But that is a thin veil.
Mm-hmm.
And it is amazing what it is that will take it.
Something might just fucking push you over the edge, and then you make a decision. You're like, fuck it. This is where we're at.
Yeah, retrospectively, you might look back and go, why did I do that? But in the moment, you're in it.
Yep.
And you're feeling it.
That's them Karens right there.
Yeah.
You get recorded. Just ruin their fucking...
But to them, it matters. It is the entire world because it is something else that is stacked up in their world, and they fucking exploded.
Yeah, they lost grip on it.
Yep.
That's always a worry, I think. You know, that we might just go out and do something crazy. I try to always stay level-headed, but I think if someone did something to, like, my kids, my nephews or something, I'd be like that dad that fucking shot that guy in the airport.
Yeah.
After his son was raped or molested, however that played out, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because after a certain point, it's like, what else are you going to take from me? What else is it that I'm going to lose? Because... I mean, the consequences outweigh whatever the action might be. It's like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I wholeheartedly did it.
Yep.
It's like,
but you know what? He stood his fucking day in court.
Yeah.
There it is. It's done now.
Like Nasser, I think, was the doctor, the gymnastics doctor who was like sexually assaulting all those patients that were Olympic gymnasts.
Yes.
Yeah. And one of the dads lost it in court and went to go beat his ass. Got a few hits in. Mm-hmm. Even he got away, I think, with a slap on the wrist because everybody was like, yeah, hey, yeah, got it. Makes sense.
Look what you did to his daughter.
Yeah.
You deserve way more than that.
You're lucky that's it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's happened a lot more since then.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not enjoying himself right now.
Yeah. Sucks to be him. Yeah, I don't know what would happen if that were to be me in that situation.
You just hope it's not.
I just hope it's not.
Yeah, you prepare. I mean, you go through life hoping that this thing doesn't happen to you, but you try and create a support system that catches you when something does happen. So, and it's difficult because you don't know where it's going to come from. Because that's by definition of a crisis. It just happens.
It just happens.
So you try and make sure, you try and mitigate the circumstances by having a support structure and making sure things are in place when it happens. So that when it does happen, you have somewhere or someone to go to. And it's rough when it does happen, because even when you're in that moment, it's hard to even see anything positive or see forward.
Yeah, you kind of have the blinders on, right?
Yeah.
Like the horse blinders. It's just all like...
You can only see one thing.
I always tell people, like, man, if you feel like you're in a fucking crazy spot, like, call me, text me, let me know. Don't fucking bid my ear. I know my brother's called me a few times, and he's just like, yo, what do you think about this situation? And then we'll talk about whatever it is, right? With Zeke, these guys. Call me. I'm not that smart. I don't be doing no good reading. But I'll drink a beer with you and listen.
And you know what? That's the thing that matters is being able to be there just to listen, because just feeling like you're not alone or isolated is pretty big.
Right.
It makes a world of difference feeling like you're not alone and that you don't have to face it alone.
And that's, I don't know, right? I've never been in that situation, I don't think. I feel like I've always had I've always had people around me. I would say it probably makes me nervous that my kids are getting older, because it's been essentially like 20 years that I haven't had any, like, a need to be alone, because they're always there.
Yeah.
Even if it's not adult like interaction, it's still something there, I guess. Almost like a dog, like having a fucking animal, right? It's always there. Your kids are always there. It's coming out way bad, The point that I was trying to get to is that they're fixing to leave, right? So I don't know how that will affect me.
Your kids growing up and facing the world, they're not ready, and that's fine. But you're raising them to be the person that they're going to be tomorrow. The fact that they're going to go out and they're doing it and they're making their best effort at it is a testament to what you have done and done for them. Chances are they'll go out there and they'll fuck it up. They'll miss something, they'll forget something, and that's fine. Everybody does. 40-year-olds miss their electric bill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But the fact that they can stand on their own 2 feet and go, I need to figure this out, is like, you did something right. Yeah. But of course, your dad's always going to be there to be, hey, Dad, I need some help. Can you help me out? I need some advice. And that's always part of being a parent.
Sounding board. I'm here. What do you need?
Exactly.
I'll try to tell you. Sometimes it feels like I'm talking to, they're mini adults still, right? So I'm talking to them and they're just like, like, listen to me. Oh. I'm the wise Yoda.
Yeah.
Listen to me.
Oh, but they're teenagers. They know better.
I know everything. Okay.
You got to remember when you were a teenager.
I know. I was the same way.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a phone.
How many times did somebody approach you and go, hey, don't do that. Don't be this way.
Right.
I know I fucked up quite a bit and ended up as a father at such a young age. And I was like, all right, guys, y'all were right.
You're right.
Okay. Oops.
What was that line again? Don't be a fool, wrap your tool. I will do that next time.
What was it? Finish on her face. Don't get maced. Something like that. I don't know. I know there was a rhyme. We made jokes about Dr. Seuss. Anyway, how much is formula?
$20.
I can?
For a week?
Gee, I can't pay electric. Y'all see how expensive toilet paper is?
Fucking toilet paper. Why do we have to pay so much money for something we're going to wipe shit and throw away?
Exactly.
I will say, you said like a fucking deal that irritates me. I hate buying trash bags.
It's a gambit.
Like,
Big trash bag has us by the balls. Sons of bitches.
I hate buying trash bags.
That's how they get you.
Yeah, yeah.
First, they had that brown paper bag, and they were like, guys, we're running out of money. How do we innovate? And then someone in the back was like, how about we make them plastic? And then Glad. And how do we do it? How about we make them smell good?
There's a light bulb going on.
Yep.
Click, click. I hate it because you literally buy trash bags to throw them away.
Yeah. And when you're carrying your groceries home in the little trash bag to throw them away in the trash bag, I always feel like an asshole when I do it. I do. I've several times I've been tempted to tell whoever it is bagging my stuff, like, don't bother. Just put it back in the cart. And I'll just put it in the trunk so that I can unload it that way. So that there's no bags.
Why don't you just buy the reusable ones?
Because I always forget them at home.
Oh,
Because when you need groceries, you're like, I'm going to just swing by the grocery store real quick. You don't
Right.
go to the house, get your reusable bags, and then go to the grocery store. Never. I know I don't, because I don't prepare for grocery shopping like
hardcore.
like an adult.
Neither do we. We go to the grocery store almost every day.
On a whim.
Yeah, like as we're driving home,
Yeah.
pull in, go inside, grab, what are we doing for dinner today? And everyone always says, well, if you go in there and you buy in bulk and you buy everything you need for the week, you know, you'll save money. How? The prices ain't going to change that much.
Nope.
Tell me where I'm going to save money. Oh, you're going to tell me because I have to drive? Oh, but what if the grocery store is in the route to my house and all I'm doing is turning off the street and then turning back onto the street?
Yeah, assholes. It's called a convenience store for a reason. Fuckers.
Fuckers.
You know where you're going to save money is when your kids are moving out and you don't have to feed 2 other mouths. That's where you're saving your money.
That's where you're saving your money. Here's one other kicker. I don't know that me or the old lady know how to cook for anybody less than 4.
Yeah, that's going to blow your mind. You're going to
And-
learn real fast.
And on top of that, like, they sell 4 packs of chicken. What am I going to do with the one single piece of chicken?
It's going to
There's
happen.
3.
It's going to happen with the same thing with that gallon of milk. You're going to get about halfway through it. The rest is going to go bad.
So, truly, once Christian moves out, we won't buy milk. He's the only one that drinks milk. We only buy milk for him. And he drinks like a gallon a week still.
My man.
Yeah. He's a milk drinking mother effer.
And then whenever he's out there and realizes how expensive it is, like,
He's going to be sad as shit.
fuck.
He's going to text me like he does now. Hey, Dad, can I get some cash for lunch? Can I get some cash for a gallon of milk?
Can I get some money for Chick-fil-A?
Yeah. Hey, but so he doesn't have to go to Cane's to get their cane sauce. He knows how to make it. So we just buy chicken strips at the house, cooks them in the fucking oven, and he makes his own cane sauce at the house. And then he goes back there and eats it.
So what happens whenever he moves out? Who's going to make the cane sauce?
He's going to have to make it himself.
No, for
He makes
you
it
guys.
for himself. He don't make it for us. He don't make shit for us.
But-
He selfishly makes the cane sauce for himself.
What the fuck? What? Kids out there, your parents like cane sauce. All right, not my kids. Get the Tapatio sauce. But your kid, your parents like the cane sauce. Make it for your parents.
Right. Make enough for everybody.
Make it enough for everybody. Least you could do.
I bought all the ingredients.
He went to the convenience store and
right.
got the trash bags for the stuff.
No, jerk. Let's take a break. Sweet. I like that I learned about this big ass pause button that's on here. We've had this machine for a year, whatnot.
Yeah.
And just, we would be like, okay. And then we'd break off or whatever and just leave it recording. And Zeke would have to come back in and make all the adjustments on it. And then one day we were like, oh, you can do this. And it would be like, oh, that's cool. We don't have to do all that extra work. You can just pause it and we can get up and go do what needs to happen.
Fun. Convenient.
Yeah. Reset, however. So, I will say that I do appreciate the new shirt.
No problem, man. Hey, first fan.
First fan.
First fan.
It's a weird request, right? Like, I don't have to be the biggest fan, but I was the first one. Right?
Yep.
And it's in the Hulk Hogan print. Also awesome.
No, it's red and yellow.
Okay. Not reference to Mr. Hogan himself.
Or yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, could have been one of the other two designs, but thought of you.
I see where you're at with that now. I see you now.
I wanted to make sure that you would be able to represent without being harassed.
That's funny. So he did bring me a shirt that says Los Dudes on it. And on the sleeve, it says first fan, which was a request of mine because I was the first fan, not the biggest fan. So Los Dudes is about to have some merch available. You can go on there and buy their shirts. When's their next show?
July 11th.
It's so far away.
I mean, it feels far away, but it's going to pop up real quick.
That's what happens with me.
It just pops up real quick. Right in your face.
Wow, that'll be July 11th. It's after 4th of July, which is cool because I know I'm on call for 4th of July. But I might be at the lake house that weekend.
For July 11th? No, you're going to be here in Midland.
Where are they playing at?
Broken Horn to watch Los Dudes. Saturday. Performing at an art festival.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
How long is their set?
It's going to be 3 hours of actual playing. And then...
Oh, nice. So they're going to get to run through the whole thing.
Yeah, 2 30-minute breaks in between there. But it is a art festival, street art, for this guy that's local. He's very cool. And he's bringing in like a bunch of artists from all over Texas, or I think all over the nation, to come and like do street art on these big walls and do murals. People will come and you'll be able to buy art, and there's going to be food trucks. There's going to be a bar. Aside from Los Dudes, there's going to be another band, and I think they said a comedian, but they didn't give me a name of who the comedian is going to be. Over there at Broken Horn, it's a big venue. It looks very nice as far as the layout and everything. And it looks like it's going to be a fun time.
I enjoy going to Broken Horn. They got 3 big bars. Do you know if they're going to be playing on the inside stage or outside stage?
I believe they're going to be on the outside stage with that big honeycomb building house type deal.
Yeah. That's cool.
Big old stage.
I like it there. They sometimes host bike nights. So we all go up there and hang out.
Really? They do? That's the first time I've been out there. I've never heard of this place until y'all mentioned Broken Horn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, I was Man, we've been going there for years. It's been open for a long time.
But when we went out there to go like tour, look and see what was out there, they were hosting some sort of benefit for somebody's scholarship. I don't know, but it looked nice, especially the inside where the like all the pool tables were and the music and the bar that you're talking about, the big bar. It was really nice.
Yes, yeah. They have 3 bars because the shack in between when you're walking in, that is also a bar.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you go inside where the pool tables are. There's a bar there.
Yep.
And then you go around to the other side. There's a bar there.
So the last time you were there, when you go into that building and you walk down that hallway where the bar kind of extends out, did they have that rodeo area open yet?
I've never seen that they've held a rodeo there. I just knew that they had it.
From what I was told by the guy, apparently they're going to start doing rodeos out there right there.
Yeah.
And the way that it's set up, you can stand there, watch it right there. It looks very cool.
Mm-hmm. It almost gives you like a ground level experience, but from inside.
Yeah, you're not sitting in the bleachers or in the stand getting hot, holding a beer while your beer gets hot.
Mm-hmm.
It looked nice.
Yep.
But yeah, they're gonna be outside on that big old stage in the nice Texas summer heat.
Yeah, in July.
In July.
Well, at least it's under that awning.
Yeah, but we're already planning to bring like swamp coolers.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Oh yeah.
Cause you're rocking out with your jack out. You want to make sure that everything's all lubricated and cool.
Yes. You don't want that jock itch to start up. The fucking another cool thing that they have out there, you just wouldn't know it, but where all the seating areas are at, you know, have like the tubs that have the flowers and shit inside of them.
Yeah.
It's all fake. Those are actually pilots, so they turn those on in the winter so you can sit around a fire.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's got like outdoor heating in the dead of winter?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
We ride up there sometimes for if they have an event during the wintertime and you can just sit out there.
Damn. How am I not learning about... I'm barely learning about all this stuff. All of this stuff, like, I've lived in Midland for so many years, and it wasn't until last year that I realized where the destination was and what was in the destination, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Right.
Like, I walked in there and I was like, this ain't Midland, Texas. There's no way. And then I liked everything that they had in there.
There's a lot of little gyms here in town that people just... That's what it gets irritating when you hear people like, "Oh, there's nothing to do." Well, there's things to do. You just have to know where to go do them. Unfortunately, 90% of the things to do here in town involve drinking.
Fair.
Right. And all the stuff for like the kids doesn't ever stay around very long because they're not gonna make a lot of money.
Well, I do like that the new Synergy has the go-karts.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't gone yet.
So, learn some things about that.
Ooh.
You have to be at least 15.
Check.
And you have to have at least a learner's permit.
Check. I meet both of those. So when do we go race?
Right, but I don't know. We'll have to check it out.
I
might meet weight capacity, so I might not be able to.
No, come on. We'll lie.
We'll lie. So when I was going to get onto a helicopter for my first time, right? They're like, there's a weight limit. Like, we need to balance out the plane, blah, 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 right? I was like, I don't want to tell them how much I weigh. It's kind of fucking embarrassing. I didn't know is when you walked up to check in and they're typing your information, you're standing on a scale and it pops up on their fucking screen and they can put you where you need to go.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, from what I understand, the way that a helicopter operates is that every time they turn on that engine and start those blades, it's essentially destroying itself on the inside.
What?
Yeah, the gear system, the way that the rotors turn and spin and rotate, they wear out way, way fast.
So there's probably a huge, like, I thought I heard the door open. So there's probably a huge like maintenance program with those things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it was kind of embarrassing when I took that helicopter ride because it was a bunch of people, and the pilot goes out there and she's looking at the sheet and he's like, "Okay, y'all three sit on that side of the plane, and then me and you will sit on this side of the plane." And I was like, segregated from everybody.
I think the embarrassing part is whenever you try and
Yeah.
lie about it.
Oh yeah, and they see it anyways.
Yeah. Like whenever I try and tell people that I'm 6'5". Mm-mm.
It's not okay. I'll let you be 6'5".
Yeah. For today, for this recording, I'm 6'5".
Yeah. The boom's all the way maxed out. Its whole length of the arm.
I can palm a basketball.
Never been able to do that.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody do it.
Palm a basketball?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah. They do it in the NBA all the time. Just watch a game.
I don't watch. that's
Another anti-sports guy.
That's another embarrassing thing. I'm not anti-sports. It's just
Anti-watching.
I don't get it. Like if I will sit and watch it with you happily.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know what the fuck's going on.
You didn't play no sports growing up?
I played football in middle school. That's it. I was a band nerd. In high school, I all throughout high school, I was in band. Played the saxophone.
That's right. We've talked about this.
Yeah.
That's right. We've talked about
where I met one of them ladies.
Mm-hmm.
Got him pregnant.
Yeah, you playing those sexy jams on there. What's that real famous saxophone song that people play? It's an R&B song.
Wheels on the Bus.
Yes. That one was it. That's where you get to meet all the hot
like
mamas.
all the tias.
All the tias.
Like, was that Wheels on the Bus? Yeah, that's right. It's Kenny G.
Kenny G. I would love to hear his rendition of Wheels on the Bus played through the saxophone.
You know what? It's probably amazing, too.
Yeah.
And I'm joking all the time, but it's probably amazing.
Oh, yeah. He got it.
He does. But that saxophone looks way more like a clarinet. I'm not sure what type it's called. The one that I play was an alto. The traditional look where it snakes up and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so my son's... He's like very like, no, this is what this instrument is. Mm-hmm. Right? And I'll be like, oh, you play the tuba. No, it's not. No, like it's a xylophone or whatever the fuck it's called, right? Like, he's like, no, this is what it's called. This is this. This is this. I'm like, yeah, but they're all saxophones.
I used to know this. Tuba, sousaphone.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the xylophone's the fucking little...
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's real strict on the calling it an actual name.
But this is why this blows my mind. You can play guitar, can't read fucking music. This blows my mind. Absolutely. Because whenever I was learning to play instruments, I had to learn, of course, in elementary, you're learning the recorder. Mm-hmm. And then you upgrade to whatever instrument you're going to be playing later. And before you learn saxophone, they force you to do clarinet. When I was learning the clarinet or learning any instrument, they were like, these are your scales. This is what you do. This is A, B, C, D, all that.
Right.
And you had to learn that. You had to know that to figure out your finger placements.
Right. You learned how to read the music.
Yeah.
And then what finger placement went with each individual note.
And that's why it blows my mind, because how do you know your finger placement on the guitar without reading the music or knowing that, like, because you're not looking at your hand the entire time.
No. Part of it, like someone showed me. Now, for musicians prior, I don't even like to call myself a musician. I call myself an imitator. I'm just imitating what someone was doing.
That's how all of us artists are.
Yeah. So back, you think about like the 90s and 80s and 70s, these guys just heard it and someone maybe showed them and they figured it out how to play.
Yeah.
I got to cheat because I live in this day and age, right? There's a sheet called tabs,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it transposes what the notes are, and it shows you where you place your fingers. So I would just read the tabs and what fingers go where, and that's how I could learn how to play songs. And then once you start learning that, you start learning what your notes sound like. You develop your ear. And then that's how you get people like Adam and Celso who can listen to a song and be like, oh, it's right here. This is how you play it. Because they've learned the notes and now they can hear it and they know where that's at and they can just play it. Because they just play it by ear.
See, even that concept just fucking blows my mind.
Mm-hmm. I'm terrible at it. I can learn a few songs by ear, but I'm still terrible at it, even as long as I've been doing it.
So it makes me think, what... God. Because there's always complexities as far as like each musician, but if you listen carefully to each song, there's always a repeat of what they're playing, and then of course there's the guitar solo where they kind of just melt down, right? And then they get back into the repeat. Is there an easy or simple version
for songs?
Like, I know that Kiss distinctly went with basic fret plays for a lot of their songs.
For it to be easy for other people to learn?
No, for easy for them to play and remember. They just kind of went with it, turned it up, and made it go with.
Yeah.
I forget what the Kiss song was.
I want to rock and roll all night.
Yeah, essentially. And it was like, and it's just that. And it's just repeated.
So, see how I want to attack that, right? So, in a song, you have, if you're listening to the guy sing, right? He has like his introduction or whatever. You go into that verse, and then you go into a chorus. Your chorus is your lyrics that are repeated, right? That's like your hook. And you go into your second verse, right? And that's where he's telling his story, right? That's the story part of the song. Chorus, hook, right? Go back into the verse. There's the next part of the story that he's telling, right? And then you go into your chorus. That leads to your bridge, which is where you get your guitar solos and your breakdowns. Then you go into like maybe a third chorus or an outro or something like that. Your guitars, your band is going to follow a lot of that as well, right? So your chorus is going to be a set of notes. Your verse will be a lot of your hook. And when you go into your second chorus, it's going to be the same thing as you're playing in your first one, but you might add flavor to it to change it. You could like, let's say in the first, when you first start the song off, you're going in with like whole notes, right? You know, like it's an open G and then it's an open D and then you go into an open C. And then you go into your hook and all that shit. And then when you go back into your second chorus, you might chug it, right? So instead of it just being open, you might chug, 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 chug. But you're still playing the same notes. You're just doing something different to it.
And it's just repeating.
Yeah, it's just repeating. Yeah.
Okay, so what?
And you might play like a G, and you're still going to play your D, and then you're going to play your C again.
So what does the term drop D mean? Because I keep hearing this term. And I feel stupid every time they say it. It's like, can we do this in drop D? And it's like, I don't know what that is.
Yes, you can.
Sure, do it.
Do it. I'm okay with that. So it has it's talking about how your guitar's tuned. So you have, when they talk, you'll hear them say, well, it's in standard, right? So standard tuning is EADGBE.
Right.
Okay. So when they say, hey, well, can we play that in drop D? You're taking your sixth string and you're dropping it an octave to D, right? Which at that point now you can play power chords, right? It's a whole different style of playing it.
Like hair metal drop, like that.
You're thinking about like power metal?
No.
No. It's just you can play a lot of things. So I was told, I don't know how true this is, but I was told a long time ago that drop D tuning was invented by a woman because her hands were too small to play. So she did the drop D tuning to help her play notes. You want me to show you? I wish I had a pick. We had one in here. There's a bunch of picks somewhere in here. Hold on. Let me pause this real quick. Okay. I couldn't find a pick. Whatever. I thought I had some in my wallet, and I don't. All right. So this is probably out of tune, but it's like this is a standard tuning right here. Right.
Right.
And this is E, A, D, G, B, E. Right, so you got E, A, D, G, B, E. E and E on bottom and top. Just so you know, this is the top. This is the bottom.
See, that is where I fuck up.
And this is moving up. This is moving down. It's goofy. So when you go drop D, what you're doing is you're going to take this string and you're going to tune it down. Right, so the easiest way to do that, you do it by ear. You pluck these two. So you go E, A, D. You want this to be D. You'll pluck these two together. And then you'll just drop it. Till they hit together. Right there.
Oh.
Right? So now they're the same note. So if I were to play this note again, see how it sounds fucked up?
Yes.
Right? But you can play it like this. So you bar the top three, and that makes your note now. That's what drop D tuning is. And then you can play shit a lot faster, right? So you can do a lot of, it's fun for like bouncing shit. So like, that's a little bit harder to do in standard for amateurs like me. For fucking like Metallica guys, like they can do it easily in standard. Not me. So that's all that is. This drop D. When you want to go back to E, go back up.
Okay, now it's making a lot more sense.
And that note, now if you did this note, it's fucked up. So you got to go back to this, like your power chord. See? And you could do the same thing with this. You just, for me, it's more complicated because I'm not that good, right? So,
Look, you're doing way better than I ever did.
yeah, that's all they're talking about.
See, I always messed up, like, obviously, on the direction of what direction to hold the neck, because I didn't know which one was up or down, and the other part of it was finger placement on the fret versus the string. That was the other problem that I had. But of course,
Right, because you don't know where your notes are at.
Yep. And that's where I was like, I can't read, or I don't know how to read the music on this.
Oh, yeah. And so like tabs tells you, if you're reading tabs, it'll tell you middle finger, third fret, right? So these are your frets, right? So it'll tell you third fret, middle finger, and then it'll tell you index finger, first finger, second fret, second or fifth string, and it'll tell you ring finger, first string, third fret.
And first is top, which is down.
The high one.
Yeah.
Right? So it'll tell you like that. And then it'll say, press those down and leave everything open and strum it. That's G chord.
I feel like I'm watching a magician.
It's not that cool.
I'm maybe not to you, but...
So when you're learning a song, right, and you're reading these things, so they'll tell you like G, right, and they'll say D, right, and it might say C, which is, I mean, that's country, right? It's all your country shit. I'm not good at C. I hate C. So I always do, like with country, if I'm going to play it and I'm just going to be a cheater, I always do a cheat and C. which is right here. It's like a C major advantage, blah, blah, blah. They got fancy names for them. I don't know what it is. I just know it's a cheating way that I can do it.
Guys, it feels like I'm seriously watching magic in front of me.
And I suck at guitar. Like, when I watch Adam, I'm like, fuck.
Right? And then watching him play as they're rehearsing and watching Celso at the same time is like, how? What the fuck are you doing? Like, why that? How come this? Why is the finger wiggling the string at the same time?
Oh, so you're doing a bend? Right?
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, he's bending.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting that. That's all he's doing. He's bending it. So it actually pushes the note to a different note. Like
And wow.
That note would be like right here.
So why that and not what a whammy bar?
That does something else. It's a whole nother. It gives it a different sound, right?
It doesn't do the same thing?
It can, but I mean, it gives it a whole different sound, right?
Okay.
Get that cry out of it. Wow.
Make it cry.
Yeah. Yep. I don't remember where it was at. But yeah, that's it.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Brandon Small?
No.
Have you ever heard of a show called Metalocalypse?
Yeah.
He wrote and directed and played, I think, most of the music in that show. Like, that's him playing.
That's badass.
Yeah.
That show Metalocalypse was fun because it was just it was just a fun cartoon.
Yeah, it was just a goofy, dumb, ha-ha death metal show. But after I learned that was him.
They were like superheroes, right? Because they're always saving the world through metal.
In quotation marks, saving the world, yeah.
Oh!
Because they would...
I caught that with my foot.
Look at you, saving the world.
God dang it. Stop.
But yeah, that's him.
That's amazing.
And
he does all the parts?
I don't think he does all the parts, but I'm pretty sure he does like the main guitar parts.
Mm.
And he released a lot of it. And I think he actually has an album that's out there that's to Metalocalypse. Death something, and it's pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd never Celso introduced me to that fucking cartoon. I think the funniest one that I ever saw was where they were like killing the cat island. You remember that one?
Yes.
That's pretty fucking like hilarious. Like, okay. That's good shit. I like that.
Yeah. I like it because his first, before he did that show, he did another one called Home Movies with another guy named Lauren Bacard. But he got to like do his own version of it. Like he got to introduce his version of music into that show because there's a character named Dwayne where he got to like have his musical chops like in it. Like he made a song called Marbles, and it was supposed to be like a cautionary song, but in the theme of death metal about not putting marbles in your nose. So it's like marbles, don't put them marbles, don't put them in your nose, marbles. It's great.
And what show was that from?
Home Movies.
I've never heard of that.
It was featured on Adult Swim, and it's I'm sure it's on HBO Max right now. But it's funny. I love that show.
Cartoons, man. The best.
Yeah.
I think it's fun that in the 2000s they started doing like adult cartoons, right? 100% for adults.
Yeah.
Archer. I've never watched Archer, but I know he's one of them. Like, people love that fucking
You
guy.
have never seen Archer?
Mm-mm.
Man, it's funny. And it's great because they always have a callback. Or they always tie things together. Like, they'll make a joke in season 1. And you think it's a one-off, but they'll keep going, and you'll see it pop up in season 3, and then it'll keep going season 5, because the same guy, Steve Reed, who made that show, is the writer for it, and he goes, I think it's called Meta, what he's doing, and he made that show, and he made another one previous to that called Frisky Dingo, and then another one, C-Lab 2021. And in Archer, he actually references Frisky Dingo in Archer. And then he'll call back, and he references, in an entire episode in Archer, they reference back to C-Lab 2021. And the way that they do it is fucking hilarious. I've seen all those shows. So whenever I saw him, it's like, this is dumb. But I'm laughing the entire time.
Yeah, because you get the joke.
Yeah.
So you're a true fan, right?
And
Like you got all the...
such a dork.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with any of that.
It's not, but you made reference to, like, there's nothing for you to do whenever you don't drink, and it's like, there's clubs, there's these there's Magic tournaments, there's these Warhammer clubs, and it's like, you're not gonna, there's no alcohol, but you might want to be drinking.
Let me ask you this: what's Warhammer?
2 versions of it. So there's the traditional Warhammer, where there's the older version, medieval. Okay, I think that's boring because I'm not all into the older version or medieval, whatever. But there's another version that takes place in the future, Warhammer 40K, and it's supposed to be whatever the date is today, 40,000 years into the future, where there's like these different worlds. You travel at light speed, and you travel in the you can teleport in between worlds, but it's not really teleporting. You're traveling through what's called the warp, which is technically a version of hell. And you have these space marines, which are like 10-foot tall giant guys with surgical implants, like extra hearts, extra lungs, implants that allow them to spit acid. It sounds like I'm jumping the shark right now, but if you get into the lore, it's incredibly interesting. What I don't advise, well, everybody's an adult when you get into it. It is a very expensive hobby because it's a tabletop game, right? It starts like that. But whenever I say tabletop game, you buy the figures, put them together, and then you paint them. And then you play the game.
So you could go, if there was a Warhammer tournament or whatever going on, people could have the same characters, but they're all going to be different because you get to paint them at your discretion, or does it give you an outline of what your paint scheme's supposed to be?
They have a suggested outline, right? Okay. Because of course, you have several armies. You have space marines. You have salamanders. You have
like lizard,
blood angels, like salamanders, and they're all themed. They all have their own backstory as to what thing they specialize in, what they're good at, and they even have like their own sigil and their own color scheme, and it's already preordained and it's already made. But yeah, you're right. Technically, you can make it look however the hell you want because it's yours, right? It's your army. Yeah. But yeah, in every tournament, like it's a giant table, and it's like a mini stage that's set up, and they'll have tanks, they'll have armies, they'll have these big monsters that are size of this can, and then you literally roll dice, and you'll have a tape measure that's about 6 feet long or 6 inches long in order to determine, like, did you make that hit? Did that attack land? Or are you in that line of sight? It's really cool. Very expensive. Very expensive.
Okay. There's the backstory and the lore is where a lot of people would probably lose me because it's a lot of reading to get into.
It seems like that. It really does. But okay, to dip your toe into it, you don't have Amazon Prime, do you?
I don't know. My old lady does though.
Your old lady does? Okay, so there's a thing on Amazon Prime on the show or on the TV, whatever, called Secret Levels. I'm sure that whenever you grew up, you played Pac-Man, you
Mm-hmm.
played Mega Man,
Mm-hmm.
and that's essentially what it is. It's a TV show or an episodic, whatever. It's whatever. They make episodes based around the theme of video games. And there is a Mega Man one, there is a Pac-Man one, but the exciting one that I saw was the Warhammer one. It's Space Marines. They're going in, they're doing a mission, and they're fighting against one of the demons called Siege. And they're going in to destroy this thing. There is no words. There's some dialogue, like inner monologue from one guy. That's it. But you see like the universe, like the world in real time, like what they do, what they prep, how they prep in order to get out there into the world and what they're facing up against. And at first it seems like, oh, it's just a bunch of military guys and they're going into this place to do just this simple basic mission, until like the Zeech god monster devil starts to release the actual demons, and then you see why they are so prepped, why they have to be so big, why they're dealing with such a big thing. Because it's not the ones in the beginning. Those are normal people that are like under an influence that they have to deal with. They're cannon fodder. The real threat is in what they're facing, and that is where it becomes exciting. But you watch that, and then it's like, wow, I want to know more, and the lore expands from there. Like, it's huge. There's this one book series that I started reading because the books are cheaper than the actual figures. That's how I expanded on it. There's a book series called The Horus Heresy that I started reading. And I started with one book, and now I'm on book 5. And they're about 500 pages each. And it's so exciting. It really seems like they jumped the shark, especially with some of the themes and what's going on. But once you're in it, like in the lore, it's like, all right, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of silly, but kind of makes sense.
Okay. They wrap it up for you, right? They help put it all together. Man, so you're a fucking hardcore, like you're a card guy.
Yeah, and it started
Board
because
games and shit like that.
yeah, it started. I've always been a nerd through and through, always. But because whenever my kids were younger, of course it was Pokemon, those cards. I couldn't get into it, but as they got older, discovered like Magic the Gathering. But even that became way too complicated for me.
So I've always wanted to play Magic the Gathering.
Give it a shot.
And D&D. Never played it. I have a buddy in Odessa he holds D&D nights. So I told him, I said, man, the next few times that you have it, let me know. And if I'm free, I want to go hang out. And
D&D is cool. It really is. It's solely your imagination where you have a character sheet and you make up who you are. And you're just sitting around with your friends, and then there's a dungeon master and you're given a scenario and you guys have to figure out how the hell to get out of it. You're basically just working with your friends. I have never been committed enough to finish a one. I've only made it about a quarter or halfway through it, but it is exciting. You and your friends are sitting around and somebody orders in and y'all are drinking or whatever, and then all of a sudden it's like this crazy scenario and you're essentially just shooting the shit, but you're playing a game at the same time.
right.
That's what it is.
The what's that? The Netflix show that just ended. They play D&D in it, right? Oh shit! Everyone's gonna be mad at me for that. God dang it! They were the Hellfire.
Oh,
Stranger
Things.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So they're playing D&D in the whole thing, right? I thought that it was gonna end up being like just the whole thing was gonna be a D&D match that they were playing out at the end of it, right? Like after everything was said and done, it was going to go back and it was going to be like all of them sitting around the table, and all the seasons were just them playing D&D.
Those episodes, that would have pissed me off.
Really?
Yes.
If that would have been the ending?
But that, so when you think D&D, that's essentially what it is. Like, it makes sense of what's going on. Like, whenever they're like, what is it? It's the Upside Down. That's like a theme in D&D. It's the Upside Down. Well, what is the big bad? It's Vecna. Vecna is like a big bad monster in the D&D world. Vecna. So,
Right.
yeah. But it takes themes from the real world, real life, or even like, for example, like Warhammer 40K, a lot of it, they do have like themes from like old Greek gods, older politician, because it's very British. Very British. But I'm fine with that. I'm a Doctor Who fan. And but H.P. Lovecraft, like that ethereal, unknown horror thing, very much the theme of like, what is it that you fear? Whatever it is you fear, that's what it is. And it's like, it's always there. It's always going to get you, and you have to figure out a way to fight it.
Okay. That's fucking okay. That would, yeah. I guess I need to just try and play one time.
Yeah, or I'm sure that there's always movies about it. Like,
What was it that you said it was on Netflix? Or it wasn't on Netflix, I'm sorry.
Secret Levels is on Amazon Prime.
Secret Levels, yeah. Secret Levels on Amazon Prime.
And it's not long. It's like I don't even think it's a 30-minute episode. It's a short one.
Right.
But it's so cool. Like, you watch it, it's exciting. It's only 3 guys that go in there to fight him, and it's like, and then you see him just like mow down a bunch of people. It's like, all right, these are badasses. And then you see him actually fight the real threat. Right. And then they start dropping like flies, and it's like, oh shit, now we have a real problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
You and Gareth would be fucking brewskis.
Oh yeah, I heard about his it's a card game.
Right, he's been developing a card game, and they have several deals that have already been released, and you can only buy them. I don't think it's on their website, but fundraising thing that they do.
I am not creative enough to make a game. Even with the tabletop thing, like I can put the thing together and do that. Painting, whoa. Yeah. Because there's several techniques to doing it. Like even just getting it, like the shadow to look right, or even like the colors to match. That's the thing that makes it look weird, because they're tiny little figurines. And it's like, you ever color a picture? You remember when you would color a picture when you were 5 and you were like, look what I did. And then you look at it now and you're like,
that's garbage.
That's garbage. That's adorable. Yeah, that's essentially what I look at it now. I was like, I did a terrible job.
It was awful. That's hilarious. Yeah, so Gareth, he's been developing this game for a few years. I honestly, it was probably on an online kind of deal. He was playing games online or something. Met this other guy. This other guy's done a few games. He's helped develop a few games already. And they just were talking about it they're like, yeah, let's do it. Because his partner that's in this lives like in fucking Ohio or some goofy shit, right? And they do everything online. And they've started hiring a staff to help promote things and push things and sell. And like, dude, this is getting pretty awesome. He actually needs to come back out on the podcast to talk about it some more.
Gareth?
Yeah.
Have you looked into you playing it?
His game? I played the very early versions of it. I was like one of the original testers.
And how did you feel?
I thought it was cool. I enjoy playing board games, but when you start getting into that level that they're playing at, that they're developing, it goes over my head.
Yeah.
So, because like you have your cards.
I don't know what that was.
Sounded like a gun, huh?
It did. It sounded like a gun.
Oh, you know, it might have been the fucking pump jack. It makes noises sometimes. It's haunted, I guess. So the early versions of it, right? Like you have your cards, and the cards have icons, and some of the icons mean certain things, and then there's power levels, and then like you can take this guy and with this icon that does this and add this card to it, and he can make. You start doing all those things, and it just fucking goes over my head.
Yeah, and the way that Magic is you have your base rules, and then you have your special abilities, and they conveniently enough have them written on the card. But I have difficulty remembering the base rules after reading everything else. Call it a short attention span.
Right.
But it's like, I can't remember what happened here.
Yeah. I think that's where I get lost as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that you have to remember and how to play and how to do it. Like, if you give me a basic bitch ass kind of fucking board game, I can hang with them.
Yeah, simple 1, 2, this is it.
Right. Yeah. We were in East Texas visiting Jerry's sister, and we ended up at someone's house, and they were like, let's play a card game. And it's like, okay. And then they kind of start, as we're playing, they're explaining things that are going on. And like the third hand, I was like, oh, I'm on it. And like I started playing. And the guy was like, you like to play cards, don't you? And I was like, why do you say that? And he was like, you've already picked it up. Like, you're playing. And I was already correcting people. I was like, no, you can't do that. That's wrong. Like, you got to do it like this. But it was a basic bitch card game, right?
Yeah.
For like 10-year-olds. Like,
Phase 10.
Yeah. It was. I love Phase 10 too.
I thought I was going to hate it, and I ended up liking it.
Like, how do you not like Phase 10? That's such a awesome game.
It is. I think it was all the rules, and I was like, and then halfway through, I was like, all right, I kind of like this.
Yep. You get so close, and then someone fucking gets out, and you're like, fuck, so close. I needed one card.
The thing that I always get so competitive about is Monopoly. I turn into a miser, a ruthless miser. Okay. Bad. Like a money hungry asshole comes out. It's like, hey, look, I'll make you a deal. You give me this, and I'll skip your rent. I'll forget this round, and then all of a sudden, the next go around, I have all these houses. It's like, no, I already forgave that debt. I need you to go ahead and pay that.
The thing that always irritated with me with Monopoly is like, no matter who I played, I could have a whole side full of houses. Like, I'm about to run shit on everybody in this game. So I got all these houses, and everyone would come by, and they would never land on none of my houses
and skip them.
Yeah, I'm like, pay me my money, land on my houses. I want my rent.
Yeah.
And then I would go around to their side, and they would have like one house, and that's it. And that's the one I landed on. It was like $1 million. I'm like, fuck,
and
all my money.
Oh, man. I always like convincing people, like, just sell me your property. It's fine. It's only worth that. It's written on the card. Don't worry about it. I'll give you half. I'll let you forgive this debt.
Just manipulating everybody.
Devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that they always trust it. It's amazing. It's not amazing. It's terrible. Don't do that.
Don't play like me.
Yeah, don't play like me.
So it's funny that you say your favorite game is Monopoly. Gareth hates Monopoly. Absolutely hates it. He thinks it's the worst game ever invented.
He's probably right, because it really brings out the shit person in you. Like, I'm not a terrible guy, but whenever money's involved, it's totally business.
Whenever it's Monopoly,
it's totally business when it's money involved, and that's true in real life. And whenever it's Monopoly, and it's just Monopoly money, guys, we're just playing a stupid game. That's when it comes out. It's like, I really got to do this.
Yeah.
You're twisting my arm.
You'd be a terrible fucking mogul of houses. Look, I know we had this arrangement, but you kind of screwed yourself.
Yeah,
Pooch.
you kind of fucked yourself. All right, I already forgave one time. Yeah. We can't do this again.
I'm gonna take this house, but you know what? I'll sell you this other one for portion.
It's dilapidated. It's falling down. Look,
Look,
this is all you get.
this is it. Okay, so when I was like growing up, when they released Star Wars Monopoly, I bought it. Right, I was so like, fuck yeah! And they had the little Star Wars money and all the things it was all Star Wars out. It was awesome. Loved it. What's the longest game of Monopoly you've ever played?
4 hours.
4 hours. It's pretty good.
4 hours.
I think that's a standard gameplay, right? Like for Monopoly, you can do a fast Monopoly where it takes about 2 hours, but standard is about 4 hours.
I think it was 4 hours. There's 4 of us individually going around.
Nice.
And then, yeah, it was 4 hours. 4 people.
Longest Monopoly game I played was 8 or 9 hours. But there's more to the backstory on that. I was at work and like in between working, hey, it's your turn. Okay, finish up what I'm doing here. Go over there, roll my die, move my thing, pay whatever I was going to pay, and then I'd go back to work. And then, hey, it's your turn again, and then go back over there. So there'd be times when like no one would touch the board for 20 minutes, right? He's just sitting there. And until someone could come back around and, okay, got it. It's your turn then.
Yeah. I would say Monopoly is the one that brings out the devil in me.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite, like absolute favorite game, Clue.
Okay.
The murder mystery thing.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
I've probably played it, I don't know, a handful of times.
Because it's complicated to set up. It's annoying to set up. And I get it. Getting 5 people together to actually do it and play along, kind of complicated. But the murder mystery thing is always fun to me.
Right, because you don't know who it is.
Yeah, you're always looking at everybody going, I think it's you.
I think it's you. Could it be? Could it be?
Who knew?
Who? Yeah. The fucking one that we used to play a shitload growing up. I'd go to my cousin's house. It was a 2-person game. Was the... I don't remember the name of it. Was it called Guess Who?
Where they have the pictures.
You have all the pictures. Yes.
Yes.
And you have one character.
Yeah.
And you're trying to describe it and trying to figure out who they are. Yeah.
And yeah.
Me and my cousin used to play that for hours.
What about Battleship?
Played Battleship quite a bit too. I liked it. I found someone had told me there's a hack on Battleship.
Yeah, you just take the piece out and just lie.
Oh shit, no. No, it was like stacking ships.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, because it confuses them. Like, did I already hit that?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Stacking ships. And I was like, that's terrible. Don't do that.
I mean, but it's a winning strategy though.
Right.
Because you really confuse the shit out of it. It's like, no way you would be dumb enough to do this. And they do.
Yes. Right. You could take like a big one and a small one just on top of each other. And if they go down the whole big one, they'll never get that small one.
Right. The little one's still in play.
All day, just ruining the day.
ruining the whole Hasbro night. It's like, damn it, I don't want to play this anymore.
I like the fucking Battleships. So, fucking Papa Vader over there, he has an interesting closet full of board games on an Excel sheet, like rated. He's a big time gamer.
Who is it?
Gareth.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's a big time gamer, and I really appreciate it. Right, the fact that he's making his own game is really impressive to me. I had no idea until like that day that we sat down to coffee. That whenever he was like explaining everything, I was like, "How cool is this?"
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. Kickstarter. That's where you can get a lot of his shit is on the Kickstarter when they release it, because they'll release like bundles. You can go on the Kickstarter and pre-buy it.
Do they not have an official website?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I haven't got on there. I just know I get emails from them because I signed up. And, hey, you can go buy the next bundle at Kickstarter.
Is there a niche thing that you kind of nerd out or geek out about? Like, oh, I know the.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Because a lot of people, of course, it's sports, football, baseball, basketball.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Same thing. They're watching people compete over an orb. D&D.
Right. Okay. I didn't think of it that way.
Like, same thing, guys. I mean, call me a nerd, but same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Competing. It's competing at a different level.
Yeah. One of us has pointy hats. One of us has helmets.
One of us is not leaving concussed, and one of us is.
And to think that like that they do fantasy sports, fantasy football, fantasy baseball, fantasy basketball, where they lay out the stats of everybody, and they like play according to how everybody is performing that week, and then they have their sheets and then draw everything out. That's D&D. Just longer. Weeks at a time. That's the same thing.
Okay. So I do fantasy football.
There we go.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I'm not great at it, but I dabble with it.
Do you do the March Madness
The board?
bracket?
No.
That always blows my mind. Something about it statistically impossible for anybody to get it correct. Is it the college ball? It's college ball, right?
Yeah, it's college.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have like one out of like a gazillion chance to actually get it right. It's ridiculous.
It's literally playing the lottery.
I think you have a better chance of playing and winning the lottery than you do
Actually winning the full bracket.
the full bracket.
Fuck. See, there's just too much going on for me to like even pay attention.
It blows my mind. So these are college sports guys that are super into it. Man, anytime I do a bracket, I know there's like a handful of teams that are always going to be there, right? Like Gonzaga. Everyone knows Gonzaga is always going to show out. So they're always going to be one of my finalists. They at least make it to the Sweet 16, right? And I don't really just cheat. I'll go and look up, best teams to pick for this year's bracket, and then look who they're on, like what schools they are, who they are predicting, and then say, okay, well, I don't like this school, so fuck these guys. I hope they lose soon, and I'll just pick it wrong anyways, right?
But how do they even predict like who's gonna win? Like top 5, top 10?
Well, it's just a prediction. Not always right.
But is it
But
random?
it's based off of statistics and how you're ranked, I would imagine.
I think you're playing D&D.
Probably.
I think you're playing D&D right now. What you're describing right now and looking it up and looking at it, you're playing D&D right now.
Everyone plays D&D. They just don't know it.
Everybody's doing it.
Hey, they infiltrated early on.
This is how they get you. This is Big Trash Bag.
Oh, big trash bag. That's who's behind it. D&D. D&D bastards. You.
That's how they get you. You buy the stuff and you put it in the bag.
And then you take the stuff, throw it away. Motherfuckers. I hate that you pointed that out.
Thank you.
Because now I feel like a nerd that just didn't know.
And that's fine. Everybody's a nerd. It's just, what do you nerd out about? Everybody nerds out about something. You nerd out about music. You nerd out about movies or sports or whatever. Everybody nerds out about something.
They do. Yeah. Everyone's got their deal.
Their thing. They're nerd.
I like to mess around in a lot of things. That way I know a little bit about it. And I know enough to kind of half-ass talk through it, but not enough to be good.
You convinced me.
On which part?
The whole thing about you going with the statistics and everything, like,
Yeah.
well, no, you just look it up, and then they have them, and then of course you have your bias. You're like, fuck those guys. I hope they lose fast.
Yeah. Fuck those guys.
You're right. Fuck the Blood Angels. I'm all about salamanders.
Damn.
Ride or die, bro.
Ride or die for the salamanders.
Ride or die.
All right. So now I'm going to have to get with my buddy. We're going to have to go to my buddy's house and go hang out while they do have a D&D night.
I wouldn't mind sitting in on it. It would be cool. They're actually very cool.
I've always wanted to do it because I'm a half-ass nerd. So let me ask you this. Are you a chess or checkers?
Chess.
Chess? Nice.
Checkers for fast games. Chess to get to know somebody.
Checkers is your prostitutes just in and out.
Yeah. If I want a quick cuddle, checkers. If I'm taking you to Red Lobster, chess.
It's a long game.
I'm playing the long game. I want to meet your parents.
Hey. Okay. I enjoy playing both. I think it gets them on the same page. Like if we're just play checkers, it's something to bullshit around with. See who can out fucking sneak the other person.
Yeah. What I can't do is dominoes. Because, like, I'm having fun. But I've noticed that other people in the dominoes rotation always get pissed off at me whenever I, like, put down a 2-3 or a 5-1 and, like, fuck, like that. And it's like, I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. I'm just trying to get to 5.
I'm just trying to make points.
That's all. And like, you shouldn't have fucking put that down. You ruined my. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
But they know.
That's just it. It's like, guys, tell me you're counting cards. I don't know that you're counting cards.
So, at the shop, there used to be this old man that he did 20 years at the shop. And, damn, you know what's weird? I say that like he was there for such a long time, right? He did 20 years. He retired, blah, blah, blah. I'm about to be at 18 years. God. That's wild. I don't even want to think about that right now. It was like, so we every day at lunch. Oh, you know, Mr. Lane?
Yes.
So
Yes, I do.
Playing dominoes with him, that was hard because he could read your hand like a motherfucker.
That's exactly one of the men I would play against. He's like,
yes.
Fuck, you missed. It's like, I don't know that. I don't know. I'm getting to 5.
I'm just here. I'm just trying to get my points. And I would hate when we'd be sitting there and he'd be like, you better play that 5 now because if you don't, you're going to get stuck with it. And I look at him and be like, challenge accepted. Bam, here's the 4-3. Told you to play it. And then it'd come out like, blat, 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 blat.
Stuck with the 5.
Stuck with the 5.
See? Okay, so you saw a magician perform that day.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I felt watching you explain the chords. And
explain it all wrong. Yeah, I used to hate playing with him. I hated it, but I enjoyed it. Just because he was so good at it. He's
so very good at it.
What's the card game they always talk about when you go to jail? Spades. You know how to play spades?
Nope.
No?
Is it anything like 21?
No.
Then
I actually don't even remember how to play spades. But I know that when I used to play it all the time with my aunt's ex-husband's family, man, they played it all the time, and we'd be in there playing like crazy. And then they would tell me like, so I know that if I were to sit down and start playing again, I could catch on, right? But you're trying to make books. Your books are your points. You're trying to get to so many points, and it's part of your play. Like, oh, you win this hand, okay, that's a book. Okay, and you start playing again. Oh, you win this hand, that's a book, and you're just trying to collect all as many books as you can.
What makes up a book?
I don't remember. That's the part that I'm having trouble remembering.
Got it.
I don't remember when you're playing what everyone's playing for, right? So if you play like a King of Hearts, I think everyone has to play a heart to try to beat that, but it's almost unbeatable, right? So then everyone plays like the low heart, So, okay, I won that book. I think that's how you play it.
So it's like a race to the bottom at that point. Like you have played a king of hearts. Nothing can beat it. It's like who here has the lowest card?
Right. Yeah. You want to dispose of your lowest card because you don't want to give up your high stuff.
Got it.
I think that's what it is. I probably just made up my own game, though.
You know, I used to know how to play Texas Hold'em. Used to.
It's just poker.
That's just it. I don't know poker.
My issue with poker that I don't know, like I have the bottom of the whole game, the idea. My thing is I don't know what suits are higher than what suit, and I don't know what hands beat other hands.
You just told me something I never fucking had considered. Why would one suit? So hearts are better than spades?
It's something like that. Yeah.
I never would have considered that. So, yep, I don't know poker.
Yeah, and so then on top of that, I don't know what hands beat other hands, right? So I know basic ones. So if I have a full house, that's gonna beat like the deuce. Might be three of a kind. I don't know, but it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't beat a flush. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but something beats a flush. It's a royal flush. But what makes a royal flush versus? I don't know. See,
that's where I also lose out.
I don't know poker.
My buddy CJ is a huge Texas Hold'em player.
Hey!
This is where the party's at.
Hot dogs.
Man, if I would have known you were coming, I would have texted you to bring more beer.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No, it's all good. I mean, we're almost
You
at.
going right now?
I don't know. We just opened these.
Okay. I know I'm way late, so I'm just chilling.
Come on in. Come join the conversation.
Hop.
All right, guys. Zeke just showed up. We've been here bullshitting for a little bit. We're going to have to cut this off because this is going to go on for a little bit. And maybe there'll be a part 2 or something. I don't know. We'll see, right? Maybe. What do you think? 100%, right?
Yes.
Hey, don't forget to go fucking hang out with us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. All the shit like that. Go to Shopify. Go buy a t-shirt because I would appreciate it if you fucking just wore one of our shirts. I'd like that. I'm going to be wearing a Lowe's Dudes shirt now that fucking Alex brought me one. So that's also another thing that you can go check out.
First fan.
First fan. I'm the first fan.
And you look so sharp in it.
I know. I look fucking fantastic.
It's a great photo.
Right? All right, guys. Man, I think that we're going to cut this right here and then fucking join us next week as we continue these conversations. Right? Fucking A. Hey, that's it for this week's Shit Show and Shenanigans.
That is really good.
No. I listened to it for hours and I was like, no, this is the part I want.